Hello everyone, John here with some gameplay for Kukulkan. Kukulkan's actually the first god I mastered on this account. I actually mastered him through playing through Arena. This is actually the first Conquest game I played with him on this account. I've obviously played him on Conquest before. And there's a reason for that. I don't really like Kukulkan in Conquest pretty much at all. For two reasons. One, he doesn't have a lot of mobility, and his ultimate's pretty difficult to confirm. Some other issues. Hang on one second. I'm just trying to get my start here. So I'm going to start the usual. But we're going to actually go into Book of Thoth. We notice we're not going to have any consumables to start with. The reason why we're going to start with Book of Thoth, or at least moving towards Book of Thoth, is because we're going to work on his passive. His passive, which is called the Power of the Wind Jewel, is you're going to get extra magic power for 5%. Hang on. Is going to get 5% of his mana converted into magic power. Oh, looks like we got a jungler doing a good start. So we're going to want a lot of mana. Book of Thoth is going to get us a lot of mana and be able to increase that. We're going to be using that as a stacking item instead of Doom Orb. This is one of the reasons why also Kukulkan's not that great right at this particular moment. Because it's probably the only mage that's not going to get full power of Doom Orb, and Doom Orb is really, really good right now. So his one is called Zephyr. It is a single target attack, which will slow people. Really? Yeah, you're on your own, buddy. It slows people at single target. It will do the slow and an AoE. Which way you want to go? Okay. It will do a slow and an AoE, but its damage is only done in a single target. It too is an ability damage. It's gonna be is a movement ability called Slipstream. Just gives you extra movement. Nothing too crazy. His 3 is Whirlwind. You've seen that a lot. It's what I started with, and it's what we're going to be leveling up first. Does AoE damage to anything that comes into it. And it's just really good for clear. Don't hit me, buddy. There you go. And we're just going to play very safe. There's no reason for us to get too crazy. His 4 is called Power of the Nine Winds, I believe? Spirit of the Nine Winds. It just goes straight. Just goes straight through, and it really does a ton of damage, but it's really hard to confirm because... Oh, he didn't go right. I thought he was going to go right. That would have been a kill if I hit that. I didn't pick them up yet. It does a lot of damage, but it is difficult to confirm. We got our ultimate. So really we're just going to try to play safe. Get our Book of Thoth online. We're going to need to catch a ward as soon as possible. The jungler has Bumbas. Yep. We probably could be going for back camps here, but for some reason he hasn't moved towards it. He made that easy. He didn't try to move, and I saw that he was he wasn't really going to go anywhere, so I just went ahead and hit it, so that you got to see the ultimate. Still going to need a bunch for the rest of the Book of Thoth. It looks like we need another 1060, so we need another 700. I'm just going to go ahead and just take this back camp. I'm not going to really get much off that wave by the time I get there because I'm so freaking slow. We're just going to hit this. I'll place these wards down on the side shortly. Unfortunately, we don't have the ability to roam very much, so we're just going to have to deal with that. That's the other thing we gotta look out for. Probably should have got mana. Really, I wouldn't do that, buddy.
No one sneaks from me.
Just make sure to get these words down so we know where Bots is coming around. Yeah, I missed again. We say Bologna. Unfortunately, it took a lot of mana to do that. But it looks like we're gonna be able to finish off. So that was a pretty good kill. We got a Book of Thoth online, so now we're gonna try to get our boots. We're gonna go for cooldown boots. Really, as much cooldown as we can possibly get. It also has mana on it, so there's no reason not to go for it. Ratatasker is going to continue to take my red buff. But that's okay. We're still doing a pretty good job. We do need to get these mid camps. I'm going to go ahead and go for this left camp if it's still up. Yep, it is. Okay. And get this wave. I thought the archers would... Yep, okay, so the archers did get hit with it. Really? Don't worry yourself about it. Yeah, he walked right into it. He's dead. Alright, he ran away. So we're just going to pretty much sit and just sit on this Poseidon. I'm not going to push the tower. We're winning by a metric ton here. So there's no reason to push that wave. If don't push tower if you're winning the matchup. Let the minions do all the work. You can push it later. We should have enough for the boots of focus soon.
An enemy has been slain.
Just keep farming. And you can see what we're doing. We're doing back camps. We clear the wave. We do another back camp. We clear the wave. We do a mid camp. Clear a wave. Do a mid camp. You know, just no reason to anything crazy. He sat in a tornado again. That's unfortunate.
Your team has killing spree.
We missed with that.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
And we're just gonna hit this with my ultimate. See what he does. Well, that was fun. He didn't move at all. I don't think he was ready for that in any kind of capacity. We're gonna go ahead and hit Sanctuary because it does have Kraken. Probably not gonna matter, but you probably still get it. We're gonna go for Chronos Pendant next. I have a lot of mana now, so that's good. And we're just going to keep doing this. We're going to start to try to rotate a little bit more now that we have some movement speed. My Doer Lane can definitely use the help.
Your right tower is under attack.
We're going to go ahead and rotate over here.
An enemy has been slain. Double kill.
We're 5 levels ahead of this Medusa. Yeah, she's usually smart enough to know, hey, there's no sense of going after that. I'm probably a little bit behind on my stacks. We could probably be in a better spot. They keep chasing kills. That's one of the things you gotta not do. Oh, poor guy. Probably worth to take the tower now. It's not gonna last much longer anyway. Probably missed that. Walk right into it. Yeah. And he's already half damage. Let's see if I can get proximity XP on that. Nah, I killed it already. It's unfortunate. And we have a stacked Thoth and Poseidon instead. This game is probably not going to last too much longer. Take it, I don't care at this point. Pretty much their entire team's been non-existent. I'm pretty well fed and farmed. We now have that unlined. We should probably get some wards. Actually, let's sell these. That's it. Oh, that's too bad. Harpoon Bots is actually doing pretty good, but he doesn't have any farm. But he is dying just as much as he's killing. Alright. Poor Poseidon's just getting farmed.
Your middle
put this ward deep. Put it here. Hey, look what we found. See, that's what I was talking about the problem with Kukulkan. It's just like, hey, look what I found. I found 2 people. I'm dead. And that's why you need to get wards down in Kukulkan, because it's really important. Actually... Oh, he almost was going to get a kill there. But again, that's why I'm not really a fan of Kukulkan right now. I mean, it's just like, oh, hey, look, I found a Humbats and a Chalk. I'm dead. There's nothing I can do. Now, I thought I hit E, but apparently, or my 2, but I apparently didn't. I don't really know why that occurred. I am going to sell one of these wards so I can get my first tick of spear. Okay, never mind. We should probably just take out this tower.
Your middle tower is under attack.
I mean, look how much damage I do there. That didn't help. For some reason, he decided to take damage. Okay, I'm gonna get out. Kind of low.
An ally has been slain. Your middle tower is under attack. Double kill. An enemy has been slain. Your middle tower
That was probably my fault. I shouldn't have.
retreat.
I should have at least called retreat before I left. Went back in, it didn't look like he was going to get away, so might as well help out. I mean, the right thing to do is retreat in that situation, but... Alright, got that online. I think we're just going to go ahead and go for Tahuti now. I'll keep Shroud until we finish Tahuti. I'm really surprised this game is still going. I expected it to end already. I have a 12,000 gold lead. I don't think we've gotten any gold fury, so that's just pretty bad. You should get that experience and stuff. Should probably also be getting that. Red buff. Yeah, whatever. You're dead, bud. You walked in the tornado, you're dead. There's nothing you can do about that. Oh, I guess it is AoE damage. Look at that shit. Oh, I walked right into it like a goof. Always farm. If you're not grabbing something and you're just standing around, go grab something else. Did the archers get there in time? They did. Wait for the other things to come in. Poor guy. Just got back from death. Take damage from that. Oh, so played. It wasn't even close. I'm gonna back up. That poor guy. I still need 14 something, so.
Attack! Fire giant!
I should have wards. I really haven't been warding like I should be. I gotta get back in that habit. I mean, wards just do not ward during this game. And I'm gonna one apparently wants to attack fire giants, so I'm just gonna go ahead and split. We're busy playing with Bologna and Neath over there, so I'm just gonna push this lane. Oh, they surrendered to it. Okay, never mind. Alright, so that's that. We did pretty well there. But as you can see, there was that main weakness of a Kukulkan, which is, like I said, I saw the Humbats and the Chalk and went, and that's just going to happen. But you also saw his strength, which he can do a lot of damage really, really quick. But it doesn't really, right now, it doesn't really overstate his, it doesn't really take over his negative. Obviously, it works against weaker opponents, but that's all we can do. We top damage across the board. Player damage, we ridiculous. And we did really good on not taking damage. We took the least amount of damage off everybody, which is good. So, hey, we have some other wards on our team. That's good. So, good game. I'm pretty happy how that game went, but that's Kukulkan in a nutshell. Really, his ultimate, if you can confirm it, like you can get Athena taunts or other forms of CC, it makes it much easier to hit, and that's really the only way you're going to be able to hit it in a normal situation. So if you don't really have that, I wouldn't even suggest pulling them out. So, but and again, in this matter, I'm not even sure I would put them out normally, but there you go. All right, thanks everyone.